Hola, Luigi.
¿Qué onda, Ferb? ¿Me escuchas ahí?
El crack.
¿Qué onda, Ferb? Y esa nueva foto, digo, ya la había visto, pero aquí en el PlayStation se ve mejor.
Sam, this is Charlie. The time has come to link up our final destination. So allow me to review the specifics for you. All right.
Si te escucho bien, Luigi XD.
Bien ahí, Ferb.
To bring this first way station onto the network. Enemy ghost mechs have already been deployed in the surrounding area, though. Attempt to slip past unnoticed or engage in open combat. I'll leave the decision
Es
to
que
you.
me dio risa esta foto XD y me la puse.
With its miniguns, should any mech
Está buena,
spot
está buena.
within range. Naturally,
Meme
we will also
clásico.
keep the ship's main cannon at the ready to fire upon viable targets when necessary. Should you require our assistance, give the order, and we will be happy to oblige. Be sure to keep these various factors in mind when devising your plan of attacks.
Lorax Fino, ¿qué onda,
Once the
Lorax?
first way station's on the grid, it's time to move on to the next one. You will find it at this location. Be advised that you will be unable to expand chiral network coverage if you don't connect these way stations in the correct order. In other words, if you go to the second way station first, you will be unable to establish a connection with your Cupid. Now, once the second way station is online, you will need to cross the bridge
Bienvenido,
and
Lorax
deliver the
Fino.
drawbridge terminal unit to Terminal Fort Knot. Then use the Cupid
Pipi,
to bring
estoy
the
en
city
el
onto the
hospital.
network and complete the order. You will receive the necessary cargo after this briefing. Once the chiral network coverage
Que te mejores, Lorax.
the ghost mechs that have been emerging from the tar currents will no longer be able to come and go as they please. At least that is what APAS's simulations have indicated. This concludes my briefing. You still have a long road ahead of you, but we'll be here to provide constant support. We expect that you'll face fierce resistance, the likes of which you've not yet seen.
Me pico una medusa.
Will certainly require plenty of weapons, blood bags, and other consumables to achieve your goals. Don't skimp on supplies when selecting your equipment.
En mis tiempos, cuando nos picaba una medusa, metíamos la
Unido correctamente.
pata en pipí, no íbamos al hospital.
The cargo you'll be This component is required in order to connect way stations using your Cupid, so you must have it in your possession when accessing their terminals. Make sure you don't lose it.
¿Qué onda, Luigi? XD.
Matsude, ¿qué onda? ¿Cómo andamos?
Bienvenido, Matsuda XD. Ala, a mí me echaron tomate. Sad.
end of this, have linked up the entire continent. So let's give it our all, Sam.
I've got you, Sam.
Nice! Tomorrow came to our rescue. Let's push on, Sam.
Son malos, no son aliens, no.
Pero con armadura XD. Ay, la cámara.
Amor, es que Diego está en su cuarto, entonces me vino al PlayStation y quiero estar acostado, la neta.
También
Mañana
puedo
pongo cámara.
seguirte.
Te marqué 1000 veces, no me contestas, amor.
XD. ¿Qué tal la peli?
Buena. buena, me gustó bastante, la verdad. No es la obra maestra, pero está bien. ¿Tú has visto alguna de esas, amor? Las de 28 días. 28 días, 28 semanas, esta fue 28 años. Las de 28 días, 28 semanas, y fui al cine, por eso empecé tarde a ver la de 28 años o algo así.
No la conozco XD. Pero no te preocupes, Luigi, el Chin Sartoria sigue vivo.
Sartoria sigue vivo.
Así también me gusta sin el chatbot para que no haya niños ratas hablando mamada. Ese.
Sí, necesito un descanso de los niños super ratas que nos han infectado últimamente.
XDD.
Sam, Tarman here. The Magellan's main
El petróleo XDDD.
ready to provide fire support. Just give us the word and we'll
Los
set
petróleos, muerte.
parecía petróleo recién encontrado XDDD.
No entiendo, en este juego eso no es petróleo. Parece, ¿no?
Sí, la neta sí XD.
Chiral cinders overhead. Brace for potential impact right now. Fire detected near the way station terminal. If the fire spreads, it'll be destroyed. Sam, get the terminal online with your Cupid ASAP. Then we can help put out the fire.
This doesn't look good. Sam, we need to hurry.
No olviden suscribirse al canal y darle like. refresco de manzana y unas papitas XD.
Venga, Fer, nos vemos. Aquí nos vemos de vuelta.
Lo bueno es que ya lo tengo, voy por ellas, están en mi casa.
Ah, huevo.
XD. O la estatua de la isla de Pascua.
¿Qué onda, Tunescorp? ¿Cómo andamos? Aquí te dije que aquí estaría. De regreso.
Bien tranqui, apenas me di cuenta de la noti de tu stream.
The fire's gone out. Thanks for the help, Rainy.
Tranqui, tranqui.
Sam, this is Charlie. I commend you on a job well done. Terminal Fort Knott is almost within reach. Now that things have calmed down,
Únete a los Luidinexa Bros y apóyame a seguir estremeando. https://www.youtube.com/luidinexa/join.
Is everything okay, Sam? If you need to take a moment to recover before the next fight, head to your room. In the meantime, we'll...
You say.
Okay, tomorrow. Ready? Open fire. Ready to do this? Take him out tomorrow.
Are you okay, Sam?
Ghost mech eliminated. Woo!
¿Y qué significa las cajas que lleva en la espalda? Son para portar más munición.
Son mis armas y son cosas que tengo que llevar de un lado a otro. Cualquier cosa que cargue se ve como cajas en la espalda.
Como un Resident Evil, creo.
No, en Resident Evil 4, por ejemplo, tienes un portafolio, pero no se ve en tu persona.
Prepare fire.
Así viene siendo lo visible.
Exacto.
Okay.
Hace falta unas palomitas para ver el stream-w-.
Qué rico unas palomitas. Yo ahorita fui al cine, pero no me eché unas palomitas. La verdad no se me antojó. Pero ahorita que lo dijiste se me antojó.
Enough already.
Los de mantequilla.
Sí, son ricas las de mantequilla. A mí me gustan con tajín. Las de Takis Fuego que andan en el cine. Tengo maíz. Al rato me tengo que ver unas palomitas caseras.
Únete a los Luigimexa Bros y apóyame a seguir streameando. https://www.youtube.com/diagonal@luigimexa/join. Yo pensaba que era el único que los comía con Takis.
All ghosts make contact. Neutralize. That was brilliant, Tomorrow. Sam, the way to Terminal Fort Knot is all clear.
Sam, over there! Pay attention to that ghost mech! It looks stronger than the others. Keep Keep your wits about you.
Again. Good man. Is that really you?
You need to keep moving. I'm going to take out the bridge.
Why?
For a friend in need.
Still has some fight in it. Finish it off while you have the chance, Sam. Are you injured, Sam? Sam, can you hear me? Wake up!
No te dejaba respirar.
A la verga, no me deja respirar, chinga.
boy, that must hurt.
No, no le doy. No le doy una. No mames con esto, en serio.
Oh, terrific work. You kicked its ass again. Sent it back to the sea with its tentacle between its, other tentacles. Okay, Sam. Time to connect Terminal Fort Nav to the chiral network.
Adiós al meca.
Sam, that vehicle appears to be locked up tight. You won't be able to take it for a drive.
You're gonna cramp up if you don't drink something.
of your orders. You may now connect this facility to the chiral network. Use your qubit to do so. Now displaying your current order grade. Connection to chiral network established. Thank you for your service.
Here's to the man of the hour. Our hero finally linked up the whole damn company. You know, I'd say this is a happy ending, but our story ain't over yet. Sadly, we won't be having ourselves a boss battle this time. There's just no point in it. You see, y'all can't win.
Kojima y la barrera. La tercera barrera de Kojima.
Sorry, but you are long past your prime.
Hello, beautiful.
Your damaged goods.
Tell me, does it still hurt? Memory of what I did. It does, doesn't it? Go on. It won't work, but be my guest. Still as stubborn as ever. Oh, and by the way, Sam, it was me who killed Lou. Kinda tickles. Your thirst for revenge will never be satisfied.
Enough. I'm putting you down.
take the damage and the goods. I don't break that easy.
What?
I'll take the damage and the goods. I don't break that easy. I'll take the damage and the goods. I don't break that easy. Take the damage and the goods. I don't break that easy. I'll take the damage and the goods. I don't break that easy. I'll take the damage and the goods. I don't break that easy.
We've done it, Sam. The entire continent is now part of the chiral network. Our mission is complete. And you've defeated Higgs as well.
¿Qué impacto le habrá dado en su memoria?
I would be pleased with this outcome.
Está raro ese güey, pinche es inmortal, la verga. No puedo salir, puedo usar el lavabo. Me imagino que tengo que hablar con este güey.
Sam, everyone on the SSS seems to be in high spirits. People are chiming in to congratulate you on finally bringing all of Australia onto the chiral network.
It's only right that they should praise you, given how integral you were to the operation. Still, I do wonder if there's a Dollman's the best post in here, or even a We Love Dollman, perhaps.
Sam, you and I have much to discuss. Please come to the bridge as soon as possible.
Algo tiene este juego que me gusta estar bañado.
O sea, no bañarse es bueno. O será para no infectarse de algo que anda en el ambiente.
No sé, a mí solo me estresa verlo todo lleno de pinche chapopote negro, petróleo. Este güey.
Glad you could make it, Sam. We wanted to thank you for everything you've done. And what better time than now, after you connected the entirety of Australia and bridged the gap between continents. By extending the proverbial rope, which is the chiral net.
Únete a los Luigi Mexabros y apóyame a seguir streameando. https://www.youtube.com/diagonal@luigimexa/join. Como el Marcus Phoenix de Geara Wars.
It was we, you see, who built his ghost mech army for him, to use as he deemed fit.
What the hell are you talking about?
An existential threat was required to prompt you to seek strength through mutual connections. It was also necessary for APAC to equip you with sticks of your own. After all, we are incapable of murder.
Who's we? Wait. Don't tell me. You're not human, are you?
Higgs served as a complement to an all-encompassing algorithm. However, this world no longer has need of sticks. Henceforth, we will search for additional plate gates, then extend our reach to new continents.
Oh yeah? What then?
With the support of the chiral network and APAS, humanity will be free from the need to move around, and free from the need for porters. Bots are capable of handling deliveries. By eliminating the risk of running into BTs
¿Qué fue eso?
travel, you will have finally overcome the death stranding. This is the zero void out policy. To understand how we reached this solution, we must first explain the true nature of the death stranding, as determined by APAS. Well, Sam, shall we tell you? As a result of connecting the continents, we recovered a massive amount of data on the death stranding. We learned it was simply a phenomenon which facilitated extinction events. Until that is, extinction entities appeared who elected to alter the natural order. The Death Stranding became a system that would spur life forms to develop connections with one another. Evolutionary stagnation begets extinction. But in the aftermath, new species will invariably emerge and form communities. Like when aquatic creatures moved onto the land, and their descendants migrated across it, changing all the while. Oh. Extinct species give way to evolved ones. The dead step aside so that life can go on. And travel and migration is the driving force behind it all. It was from this cycle that humanity was eventually born. And now humanity has been prompted to move on, so new species can inherit the planet.
So what? They passed a simulation is saying we're gonna go extinct? Is that it?
Oh, no. No, not at all. We have calculated an ideal strategy. The chiral verse will allow us to prevent all forms of travel. We intend to use it to manage and control that aspect of your existence.
And APAS is gonna take over and tell humans what to do.
No, you misunderstand me. We are not APAS. APAS is simply a system, a tool with which we devised our optimal solution.
What are you?
Hello there, Sam. Surprised to see me, son? In answer to your question, we began after you completed the North American network. There was a massive void out in UCA territory, and the APAS data center happened to be within the affected area. I was too. I'd given up my shelter and moved to start a new life there. Between residents and staff, a total of 4,000 people were caught in the blast. There was no escape for them. Or me.
And yet our connection was not severed.
Eran como los ojos de Solid Snake, ¿no?
In that instant, the souls of those humans and the APAS servers found themselves stranded on the same beach. They realized, been subject to a convergence.
A convergence?
Indeed. 4,000 human souls. And APAS merged into an altogether new entity. Singular and indivisible. You could call this multitude the company which APAS keeps. By utilizing our service on the beach, we can remain connected to this world. In this way, we can oversee and restrict your activities to ensure another void out never occurs. It may please you to hear that...
No sabría decir, pero impresiona la fluidez que le pusieron.
Es un juegazo.
Through which we will extend our reach to the next continent. Once it has been integrated into the network, another will form. And by perpetuating this global domino effect, we will bridge the gaps between every remaining landmass until all the planet's scattered continents are joined, just as they were in the beginning. A single, united whole, over which we will be able to preside. Rest assured, we are capable not only of managing your movements, but every aspect of your existence. APAS is also connected to the gazers, and knows where they are at all times. By using this connection, we can exert control over each and every one of them. With both gazers and humans under our constant supervision, we can eliminate the risk of void outs. We will save you by putting an end to travel and physical interaction in the absence of this stimulus. Your species will stagnate.
But isn't it just a shortcut to extinction?
Not at all. Only humanity's evolution as a species will cease. You will leave your mortal flesh behind and transition to an eternal existence within the expanse of the Chiroverse.
So we'll live forever as a bunch of dead people.
You will be neither alive nor dead, but endure as a soul.
What's gonna happen to this world?
Que Pachuca por Toluca.
Alejandro Magno. ¿Qué onda? ¿Qué onda?
Besos en el mil arrugas.
No. No hobo.
As caretakers, we will regulate the activity of other species to ensure that none claim your mantle of apex predator. humanity will be free to thrive in perpetuity, having evolved into a form that allows you to escape extinction, as is your desire.
No. I'm not about to let that happen.
¿Cuál es tu juego favorito de Kojima?
No he jugado Metal Gear Solid 3 ni 5. He jugado 1, 2 y 4. Yo diría que mi favorito es el 2, Metal Gear Solid 2. Con el buen Raiden.
Únete a los Luigi Mexa Bros y apóyame a seguir streameando. https://www.
Pero este es muy muy bueno.
/Luigi Mexa /join.
I will hold you and protect you.
Yeah. Algo más random no se podía. Es el Die Hardman porque lo escogí a él al principio del juego. Ahí hubiera sido Margaret Qualley. Que no me dejo.
Metal Gear 2 ni salía Raiden y luego es el prota, ese es juegazo.
Una mamada eso, ¿no? Digo, yo lo jugué el año pasado apenas. Soy nuevo en la saga Kojima. O sea, y contexto, en el primer Death Stranding este negro es el presidente. Entonces ahorita está raro que esté sin playera y bailarín porque en el primer juego era todo serio. Digo, es un robot.
Te falta jugar el Metal Gear Solid 3.
Sí, me estoy esperando. Quiero mejor jugar el remake que van a sacar. El 3 y sé que el 3, el 5 y el Peace Walker son como otra saga. Son como otra historia.
Peace Walker también es bueno.
Y ya que salga el remake del 3, jugaré el 3, Peace Walker y el 5.
I'm not called Die Hardman for nothing.
Ok, estuvo chido que escogiera este güey.
Ok, bro.
Y el que voy a jugar justo antes que salga como para calentar, aunque sea muy diferente seguramente, es el Metal Gear Rising Revenge.
Posing as Charlie this whole time. It's funny, don't you think? The fact is, APAS has never had complete access to Drawbridge's data. Our new Cupid design allows us to restrict connection and limit the flow of information. I oversaw the creation of the Drawbridge prototype.
No olviden suscribirse al canal y darle like.
And that's when I contacted my old friend, Tarman. And together, we worked
Rising Revenge juegazo.
deep tar hunting vessel into a mobile base of operations.
Luigi Logo.
Some among you who already deduced the name's double meaning.
Luigi Logo.
That's right. The DHV Magellan. Or to spell it out, Die Hardman's vessel.
Tienes trofeos platino.
La verdad tengo pocos, pero pronto voy a streamear un platino. Tengo... A ver si lo puedo enseñar. No creo que lo pueda enseñar. El stream en PlayStation es limitado. ¿Se puede? No creo. Mira, te lo digo rápido. Creo que solo tengo los dos Astrobots, Astro's Playroom Astrobot, y tengo Elden Ring y Bloodborne. Tengo esos 4. ¡Mamá!
To design a new type of Cupid.
Margaret
Specifically,
Qualley.
it wanted her to deliver a model which could one day be used to control all of mankind. Since the technology makes use of human beaches, the human element was essential to the process. Lochner
4 pues muy buenos.
so I contacted her, convinced her to take on the job.
Sí, mi juego favorito de todos los tiempos es Final Fantasy VIII y lo voy a platinear pronto.
¿Viste la película La Sustancia?
No, la quiero ver. No la he visto, pero la quiero ver. Pero me gusta mucho esa actriz.
And the dead.
Ese güey me da mucha risa.
And without their influence, APAS will go back to being a tool.
Do this, and you will never escape the Death Stranding.
To forsake our flesh and our freedom is out of the question. So, we'll seek out others.
Está buena la película.
Build communities.
Sí, la quiero ver.
Raise children. Live.
¿Por qué está llorando ese brother?
We would rather strive to achieve the impossible while remaining true to ourselves. To struggle on against the odds in search of new lands and new worlds.
La chava. Cae muy bien.
Can't we? The chiral network enables us to travel like never before. So, humanity will continue to make use of APAS and embrace the true potential of the chiral network. No one wants to go back to the dark days that followed the Death Stranding.
It's true, what you said about travel. There are people with dunes who can use the beach to jump just about anywhere.
The physical sensation of movement is something we all crave. That unity of body and soul. Things may still wind up being an evolution.
Drawbridge.
But even in that possibility, I see hope. Now I am going to activate the Cupid we used to connect the continents.
¿Es México? Es México, ¿verdad? Metro Exodus, un poco, la verdad, no me he pasado ningún metro. Los he probado, pero no me los he pasado.
Until moments ago,
No olviden suscribirse al canal y darle like.
Hay más verga la historia.
Y querido.
Yeah, we were. What took you so long? Our former president has been hiding on board from the start, in what I call the Shadow Cabinet.
You knew about this?
APAS has been monitoring us for some time. I believe the deception was
Yo
necessary.
ando con Metro Exodus.
¿Está bueno? ¿Te gusta?
But I'm
Dicen que son buenos.
sorry for keeping you all in the dark. I needed to make sure Drawbridge successfully connected the continents without raising suspicion or attracting APAS's attention. This was the best idea I could come up with.
Sí me han gustado.
To put away my body for a while. Stop being Die Hardman. Become a ghost. Name Charlie instead.
Stop! Get back, you fools! That's not me!
What the fuck?
Yeah. Sí, obvio. No para de chingar el Higgs.
Broadcasting live from the beach. Same as it ever was. I've been puppeteering this whole thing the whole time. Yeah. All to pay back dear old Amelie for what she did to me.
This is about Amelie?
Yeah. See, I'm gonna crack open that beach she sealed away and kick off the last Stranding. The perfect ending humanity deserves. And the sweetest revenge I could hope for to take out on that old bitch. And oh, yo. Good to see you again, by the way.
What makes you think you can pull it off?
Well, I'm so glad that you asked. You see, during my lengthy imprisonment, I had time to figure it out. All I needed was a catalyst with a connection to Amelie, and I could break through to her beach.
That connection is long gone.
Oh, Sam. Sweetheart, I'm not talking about you. This is the catalyst that I've been searching for.
Claro, es hija del Amelie, por eso es güera.
Brand new extinction entity. Still in the dark, huh? Your genes lined up beautifully. God damn, man. She's your daughter.
What?
Y'all want to come after us, be my guest. We'll be waiting on the beach.
Ese episodio fue solo un capítulo. Me dan un trofeo por ver una película. Grande Kojima.
Are we sure that tomorrow is okay?
Hartman is searching for her.
That chrysalis that formed around her should be enough to keep her safe in even the harshest conditions. Pure cryptobiosis. She'll be right, Rainey.
Sam. There's no mistake. Your genetic profiles are a match. Tomorrow really is your daughter.
I'm sorry. What in the world is going on?
Nothing that makes any sense.
Actually, it's not impossible. As a member of Bridges with Dooms, you were obligated to provide sperm samples.
Which means tomorrow could be Sam's child, conceived via artificial insemination.
If what you say is true, Higgs may well be able to trigger the last Stranding.
We have to get tomorrow back. Which means we need to go to the beach where Higgs went.
And how are we supposed to do that?
She can't. She was diagnosed with jump shock. I know you haven't forgotten.
Nevertheless, what other choice do we have?
I've got to at least try.
Fragile.
We're taking the ship to the beach.
With the combined support of every single Doom sufferer here, it's possible Fragile might be able to jump us where we need to go.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
I'm sorry. Wherever Higgs went, I can't follow.
He must have been operating out of his own beach, using his car to assume control of vessels in our world, in the same manner that I have.
But I know exactly where his beach is. I mapped it already, and there was nobody there. I checked. So how do we find the right beach?
No. Doesn't matter where Higgs is. All we have to do is connect to the Dreamcatcher and the Kipu. Amelie. Higgs was wearing her Kipu, wasn't he? If we had something connected to her, we could follow the Kipu and Higgs. Tarman, can you take us to Sam's shelter?
I'll prepare the ship. Sit tight in your quarters.
Already? No, something's wrong. A problem with the Magellan, perhaps?
Sam, this is Tarman. We've been monitoring the state of the tar currents, but they're showing no sign of calming down. The Mexican side is especially bad at the moment. And that instability seems to be having an effect on Australia as well. I'm afraid it's much too dangerous to try moving the DHV Magellan. Time is of the essence, however, and we can ill afford to wait until the currents are calm enough for us to travel. So, we're going to need you to go on ahead without us, Sam. Back to Mexico. We have no idea what's waiting for you there. But we've modified Higgs's guitar for your use, if that's any consolation. Practice with it on the ship's range if you like. I don't need to tell you it packs a punch. Just remember to take it with you when you go. You can even bring it to the beach, on account of its rather unique properties. We'll keep you apprised on the tar current situation as soon as we can. We're rooting for you, Sam.
Oi.
Feels good.
Zapatos, zapatos.
Good day, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Sí.
Chiral decontamination in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam. That's the spirit.
Divertido. Bonnie.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Pero hay que decir las cosas como son. Era la selección B o C de Estados Unidos. Le faltaban 7, 8, 9 jugadores de primer nivel que actúan en equipos del fútbol europeo en alguna de las mejores ligas. No podemos tapar el sol con un dedo. México hizo lo que tenía que hacer. Por ahí me decía en la transmisión la golpe, eso no es culpa de México. Yo sé que no es culpa de México, pero hay que razonar y pensar. El rival que enfrentaste no es un rival que iba a exigirte, que podía exigirte al máximo. Estados Unidos le entregó la pelota, el tiempo, la distancia en el campo, y México sí mejoró. Yo estoy de acuerdo que mejoró, pero tampoco es para echar las campanas al vuelo, tampoco es para empezar a inflar el globo mundialista, tampoco es para encender los juegos pirotécnicos. No, calma. A esta selección le falta muchísimo nivel porque llegaron pruebas de mayor tamaño, de mayor envergadura. Y ahí tenemos que ver a esta selección mexicana. Yo creo que el saldo más positivo del verano se refiere a que la selección ha descubierto el futbolista de Cholos de Tijuana de 16 años, descarado, irreverente, va, viene, como dice Aguirre, box to box, área a área. Es un futbolista que encuentra el pase, hace una jugada diferente, un cambio de ritmo. Es increíble que a sus 16 años juegue así, con tanta soltura en el campo de juego. Y llega en un momento muy oportuno, cuando muchos de nosotros dudábamos de la calidad del futbolista mexicano. Este chico llega y nos pasa la juega de manera excepcional. Cuando había prácticamente la lesión de Luis Chávez, una lesión muy grave durante la Copa, Aguirre le da oportunidad y el chico está titular. Yo le agregaría también a Mateo Chávez, el hijo del Tilón, que también ofreció buenos momentos en la Copa Oro, y sin duda Marcel Ruiz, el mediocampista del Toluca, que hace años pedía a gritos una oportunidad en la selección mexicana. Ya se la dieron y ya se quedó ahí. Nadie lo va a mover de esa posición. Obviamente Raúl Jiménez es el jugador diferente que tenemos en México, es la estrella de la selección mexicana de fútbol, está en un nivel supremo, es capaz de salir del área, jugar de espaldas, encontrar una combinación, una pared, o indicarle a Marcel Ruiz dónde quiere la pelota para después meter un zapazo de zurda al ángulo. Está en un gran momento. Lástima que el Mundial no empieza mañana, si no, Raúl Jiménez bien por el delantero. Pero bueno, creo que hay algunas dudas, sí las hay. Con todo respeto, a mí cada vez que Malagón sale me da un infarto. Y también, por supuesto, habrá que ver el lado derecho, la lateral derecha. Jorge Sánchez como que no reúne todas las condiciones. Reyes es un buen marcador, pero necesitas alguien más ofensivo. Está el chico Huescas, que no pudo venir por el tema de disciplina con el Copenhague en la liga danesa, pero es un elemento que tendrá que tomar en cuenta Javier Aguirre. Pero más o menos vimos, no hay más, no hay más. Quizá Guzmán, quizá Montiel, el chico del Pachuca, quizá Camberos de Chivas. Tampoco hay mucho. Lo que vimos en esta Copa Oro tiene que mejorar, colectivamente hablando, para pensar en el campeonato mundial.
Sí, evidentemente tiene su importancia porque los últimos títulos o torneos, pero desde mucho que ha organizado con CONCACAF, hemos tenido la fortuna de ganarlos como mexicanos, ya argentinos, Copa Oro, Nation League. Eso me llena de orgullo porque nos da confianza, nos da energía para el futuro, para lo que viene. Ya no hay partidos oficiales, ya son amistosos y hay que seguir buscando jugadores para el Mundial. Va a ser la prueba de fuego para muchos de nosotros y tenemos un año para prepararnos bien. Yo creo que ya te digo, hay gente que hoy mismo diría están apurados, pero siempre hay cositas que hacer mejor. Yo mismo a veces me equivoco, muchas veces me equivoco porque va a tener un gran cuerpo técnico en medio de nosotros. Y bueno, pienso que sí, que en CONCACAF hemos hecho en los últimos tiempos un buen avance, porque parece que nos hemos quedado ahí, había crecido Panamá, Canadá, Estados Unidos mismo, y bueno, creo que hoy estamos en un lugar preponderante con CONCACAF.
Pues sí, yo creo que sí, hoy México lo ha demostrado en la cancha. La verdad es que muchos podrían decir de que si los títulos son los que hablan. Yo creo que hoy en día estamos muy bien y se puede decir que somos 26 piezas y luego lo importante es que creamos en lo que él decida, por el equipo. Como decía, de titular, de suplente, pero siempre tratando de dar lo mejor por este escudo, por este país. Y al final yo sé lo importante que soy para el grupo, sé lo importante que soy para la selección y pues nadie me va a convencer de lo contrario.
Sí, la verdad que siento que fue un partido donde sí, se fueron ellos al frente muy rápido, pero bueno, siempre dominando nosotros el juego, siempre proponiendo nuestro fútbol y bueno, creo que los goles fueron una recompensa de eso y le supimos dar bien la vuelta al mercado.
Sí,
la verdad que sí, ya lo vi, un buen movimiento y bueno, creo que tengo que usar más seguido la pierna izquierda, porque creo que sí, un golazo ahí al ángulo del portero, creo que ni la vio. es importante, ¿no? Que las nuevas generaciones den un paso al frente, que se muestren, que ya saber que ahí están y a confiar en ellos, porque de ellos depende también el futuro de la selección.
Y yo creo que lo más bonito que me ha pasado en toda mi vida, un sentimiento yo creo inexplicable, solo se puede vivir, pero a pesar de que hoy no me toca jugar, los partidos que tuve participación lo disfruté mucho y hoy disfruto mucho porque así nos pueden sentir los compañeros que hoy juegan y se partieron la madre por todo el equipo. No, tranquilo, no, porque creo que todavía falta mucho, falta un año, que pueden pasar muchas cosas, pero sí contento, ¿no? Ahorita voy a disfrutar, obviamente, con mi familia, con mis compañeros, el momento y bueno, digo, creo que ya formar parte del grupo me pone muy feliz. No, muy feliz, muy contento, agradecido con todos mis compañeros y nada, es un sueño para mí poder estar aquí. Oye, cuéntame, ¿cómo fuiste viviendo? No, es una bestia. Se acabó la Copa Oro. Comienza la etapa final, la semana final del Mundial de Clubes. Es que ha sido muy exitoso, hemos visto buenos partidos, hemos visto también lesiones como la de Cristiano,
Tuve la suerte de poder ganar la Euro. Este año también ganamos la Conference y el feeling ese de levantar el trofeo, de ser toda alegría, de saber que el esfuerzo que has estado o el tiempo que has estado sufriendo lejos de tu familia ha valido la pena. Creo que es algo muy bonito y yo creo que al final toda esta gente que está viviendo
Sam, we've got some updates on the disturbances in the tar currents. The point of greatest instability appears to be not too far from the site you linked up at the very beginning of your journey, in the vicinity of Ciudad Nudo del Norte. Corallium levels are well outside the normal range, and I'm willing to bet there's something of interest to be found there. For instance, we've also received reports of a giant shadow. I've marked the location on your map. Proceed there as soon as you can. And Sam, be advised that the anomaly is growing larger. Left unchecked, it's unclear what wider impact this might have. We also won't be able to travel to the beach until the issue is resolved. You're the only one we can turn to. Get moving and sort this out.
Happening to the sky. I have a tremendously bad feeling about this. We had better hurry, Sam.
station. Delivery room.